You ever have one of those moments where you fail so badly, you start questioning your entire existence? Like you try to cook something fancy and somehow end up creating a new species of burnt food. Or maybe you gave a big presentation and your brain decided to go on vacation halfway through. Yeah, we've all been there. Failure hurts, it's embarrassing, it's frustrating, and sometimes it makes you want to crawl into bed, wrap yourself like a burrito, and stay there forever. But here's the thing. Confidence isn't built by never failing. It's built by what you do after you fail. So today, let's talk about how to rebuild your confidence after failure, step by step, with simple examples, a little humor, and zero judgment. Step 1. Feel it. Don't fake it. First off, stop pretending you're fine when you're not. You just failed and it stings. It's okay to feel bad about it. If you just lost a job, missed an exam, or got rejected, don't slap on that fake smile and say, "I'm totally fine," while your brain screams internally. Instead, give yourself a moment to actually feel disappointed. Cry if you need to. Vent. Eat that extra slice of cake, or two. Because confidence isn't about pretending nothing happened, it's about facing what happened honestly and deciding it doesn't define you. Step 2. Remember, failure is a plot twist, not the end of the story. You know what's funny? Every successful person you admire has failed, usually a lot. J.K. Rowling got rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Can you imagine that conversation? "Sorry, Michael, you're not good enough." Yeah, that aged well, so when you fail, remind yourself, this is not the end, it's just a plot twist. The story's still being written. Step 3. Talk to yourself like a friend, not a bully. Imagine your best friend just failed at something. Would you say, "Wow, you're terrible, you'll never get it right"? Of course not. You'd probably say, "Hey, it's okay, you'll bounce back." But when we fail, we suddenly turn into our own worst critics. We say things to ourselves we'd never say to someone we love. So next time you mess up, try this. Talk to yourself like you would talk to a friend. Kindly, patiently, without calling yourself names. Because confidence doesn't grow in self-hate, it grows in self-compassion. Step 4. Rebuild small wins. Here's a truth no one likes to say. You won't get all your confidence back overnight. Think of it like a video game. You don't respawn at full power immediately. You start small and level up. So if you failed a big project at work, don't try to tackle another massive one right away. Start with something smaller you can do well. If you bombed a speech, start by speaking up in a small meeting. If you messed up at the gym, try again with lighter weights. Each small win rebuilds your confidence muscle. You don't need one big victory. You just need momentum. Step 5. Learn the lesson, drop the label. Failing doesn't make you a failure. It just means something didn't go as planned. And that's all. Every failure is basically free education with emotional damage included. But hey, it's still education. Ask yourself, what did this teach me? Maybe you learned you need more preparation, or that you took on too much, or that you're stronger than you thought because you survived it. Take the lesson, but leave behind the shame. You are not your mistakes. You're the person learning from them. Step 6. Surround yourself with people who remind you of who you are. When your confidence is low, it's easy to forget your own worth. That's when you need your people, the ones who remind you how awesome you are. You know, the ones who say, "Okay, you failed, but you also once ate an entire pizza alone, so clearly you can achieve anything." Seriously, hang out with people who see your potential, not just your problems, because confidence can fade, but encouragement can spark it right back up. Step 7. Redefine what failure means. What if failure isn't a dead end, but a detour towards something better? Think about it. How many times did you fail at something, only to realize later it led you somewhere unexpected? But good? Maybe the job you didn't get pushed you toward a better one. Maybe the relationship that ended helped you discover who you really are. Maybe the exam you failed taught you how to work smarter. Sometimes failure isn't rejection, it's redirection. Step 8. Keep showing up. Confidence grows every time you show up, even when you don't feel ready, especially when you don't feel ready. Because every time you try again, you're silently proving to yourself, I'm not done yet. And that belief, the one that says, I'll keep going anyway, that's the seed of real confidence. Look, rebuilding confidence after failure isn't about pretending you're fearless. It's about learning to walk again after you trip, and maybe laugh a little while you do it. So next time you fail, don't ask, why me? Ask, what can I learn from this? And then get up, dust off, and take one small step forward. Because failure doesn't break you, it builds you. And every comeback story starts the same way, with someone who refused to stay down. So yeah, go ahead, fail, learn, laugh about it, and try again. Your confidence isn't gone. It's just waiting for you to rebuild it. One brave step at a time. If you loved it, like, share, and let me hear your thoughts.